morning.
I know. I'm in shock that you got my name right. Quite like being called Charlie. Charlie Kirkwood's got a ring to it.
It has?
Good morning. It has. Good morning, everybody. Now, this morning we are looking at a pretty wet and windy morning. And if you haven't got the rain yet, it's on its way. The other thing you'll notice about today's weather is that it's turning milder. Now, we've got low pressure dominating our weather. And you can see all the isobars around that area of low pressure telling you that we are looking at strong, gusty winds. And with the weather fronts, we're also looking at rain. So it's a bright and a cold start this morning across northeast Scotland, but the rain already coming in from the southwest is going to be pushing steadily northeastwards through the day, introducing more cloud. So we hang on to the sunshine for the longest across the Northern Isles, because behind that band of rain, we see a return to cloudy conditions with some patchy rain and also some drizzle. Now, these black circles indicate the strength of the wind gusts, so particularly windy with exposure through the Irish Sea in the west and also through the English Channel. But it's going to feel milder. Our top temperatures today, 10 to 16 degrees, so a bit milder than it was yesterday. Through this evening and overnight, the first weather front heads off into the North Sea, but we've got the second one coming in, still bringing in some rain and also still pretty windy. Now, there'll be some clear skies, also some showers, but it is going to be a very mild night for the time of year. So tomorrow, the rain in Scotland turns more showery. The rain in England and Wales sinks steadily southwards. And behind it, we'll see a return to drier and brighter conditions with some sunshine. But it is going to start to turn cooler from the north through the course of the day, but very mild in the south. Despite the 16s, you can see we could actually get up to about 18 degrees. Now, as we head on into Friday, even into the weekend, the unsettled theme continues with areas of low pressure and weather fronts coming. It's going to be windy. So on Saturday, some eastern areas will see some brightness, but there is going to be a lot of rain around and also gusty winds across the board. But again, with exposure in the north and the west, we're looking at gales, even severe gales that could well lead to some disruption with a combination of the heavy rain. And parts of southwest Scotland, northwest England and Wales will have seen a lot of rain by then, so there is the risk of some localised flooding. Still quite mild for the time of year, and then as we head on into Sunday, it's another messy picture. Still some rain on the cards, pushing southwards, squally showers coming in behind, and once again we're looking at gusty winds. Now, the winds will be whipping up the sea once again, so we could see some very large waves with exposure again along the coastlines of northwest Scotland and also Northern Ireland, something we are keeping an eye on. Temperature-wise, 9 in Lerwick, 12 in Glasgow, to highs of 16 in London. So once again, temperatures are above average. By then, it will be the start of November. Now getting Charlie.
Carol, thank you.
Today we've got some heavy rain and gusty winds moving from the west towards the northeast. Behind them there'll be a lot of cloud and some drizzle. One thing you will notice though, it's going to feel warmer than it did yesterday. I'll have all the details in 10 minutes. Oh, bless you, Charlie. Well, there certainly is that today. It's a wet day in prospect, not just wet, but also windy, but it will be a bit milder than it was yesterday. Every cloud and all that. So you can see low pressure is dominating our weather with its attendant weather fronts bringing in the rain. But look at all those isobars. That's telling you it's going to be windy and strong gusts of wind at that. So it's a cold start across northeast Scotland, but you've got some sunshine to start with. But all this rain already in parts of the south and west, migrating northwards through the day, throwing a bit more cloud ahead of it as it does so. And then behind it, we'll be left with a fair bit of cloud, patchy rain and also one or two showers, limited brightness. But the gusts of wind, exposure in the west and south, northwest Wales especially gusty as well, and those are our temperatures: 10 in the north, 15 in the south, 16 in Belfast. Now, through this evening and overnight, we say goodbye to the first band of rain, but there is a second one coming in, hot in its heels. There will be some showers and there will also be some clear skies to boot. Still gusty winds, but a very mild night for the time of year. These temperatures wouldn't be too bad as daytime maximums, much less nighttime temperatures. Tomorrow then, the rain turns more showery across Scotland. The rain in England and also Wales pushes southwards. So for the rest of Wales, Northern England, Northern Ireland and Scotland, there'll be some sunshine, but it will cool down through the course of the afternoon. But we could hit 18 in the south. Charlie Naga.
Carol, thank you very much. So,
yes, a gust at that particular time, because of course gusts vary. So yes, gives you an idea of the kind of strength of the gust.
how do you measure a gust?
Somebody much cleverer than me would do that. They've got an anemometer to do that, and you get some really good ones, which are like egg cups. They're quite basic, but you just hold it, or you can get the technical digital ones.
Don't you
Think
think?
which animal? Like
Say that
a horse? You can
Holding
hold a
up
horse
some
up and see.
raccoon in the